If you used to drink and you no longer drink, I'm curious why. Of course, if you're willing to share, because I'm gonna tell you why I stopped drinking. I'm 25 years old. And if you're looking for an elaborate story, keep scrolling. Nah, this is not gonna be elaborate. But I got some stories in my drinking days. Maybe I'll make that a series when I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable exposing myself. So why did I stop drinking? So I guess I should know. I tried, there were a handful of times I wanted to drink 1, 2 drinks. I would go out and I would try. And I feel like sometimes I think I'm like, oh, maybe your willpower just like wasn't enough. Like the setting wasn't right. Like you didn't really just try hard enough. Like you kind of just gave in. Like I kind of just always wrote it off. But every time, I only tried a couple times to have a couple of drinks. It always turned into 8 plus. That was it for me. That was always I always had a lot of alcohol in one night. I could count the amount of times I remember the night on my hand. Most of my drinking nights were I was blacked out. Um, so that was one thing. I'm like, oh, but I'm in college. Everyone does this. This is fun. And I'm like, oh, my tolerance is just high. I knew like alcoholism ran in my family, and I was kind of just like, oh, my tolerance is just high because like genetics. Which may or may not be the case. I truthfully have no idea. But that was a factor that I like subtly considered, but like not really. And then it was just thing I went to a concert in a not good area. I got lost away from my group. I was obliterated before I even went into the concert. Obliterated, got, to my knowledge, who knows? I don't remember. Someone told me. Chased out by security. Ended up walking around the parking lot in a not good area again. Asking all these random people for help. Phone is shattered, literally. Nightmare of a night. My mom, the hell I put my mom through that night, not one of my finest moments, and that was just one. The amount of times I was drunk, I would literally fall off the toilet, smack my head on the door. These are like more funny. But when they're going on, you're like, I mean, I didn't know what was going on at the time, so whatever. Falling down the stairs, falling backwards down the stairs, falling on concrete, hitting my head. Things that, like, if you're drunk, will happen, sure, but shouldn't happen because you shouldn't be obliterated 24/7, and I was. So why did I stop drinking? I went to visit my friend in California last January of 23. I went out. I was fine actually the entire night, definitely more drunk than I would have liked to be. Every time I drank, I got in my head. I was like, did I say the wrong thing to the wrong person? Did I talk too much? Did I tell someone too much about my life? I was so in my head the following day after waking up. And the anxiety was bad. So I went out that night.